Marilyn Monroe took the advice of her acting coach, Paula Strasberg, and chose to rest as much as possible. She also attended the actor's studio, led by Paula's husband, Lee Strasberg. Marilyn, being an avid reader, took the chance to digest some novels and poetry writings as well. Back at Paramount Studios in Hollywood, Misfits editor George Tomasini took time off his hard work for an interview by author James Good. Tomasini had become known for being Alfred Hitchcock's preferred editor. From 1954 until his untimely death a decade later, Tomasini collaborated on the famous director's finest films. He was the chief editor for Rear Window, To Catch a Thief, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, North by Northwest, and his most recent and satisfying project, Psycho, which was released just a month before The Misfits began filming. After The Misfits, he edited The Birds, and his final movie for Hitchcock, Marnie. Other notable films he worked on included Stalag 17, Houdini, Elephant Walk, The Time Machine, and Cape Fear. At the direction of Alfred Hitchcock, and using Saul Bass's storyboard, George Tomasini arguably created his masterpiece, the famous shower scene in Psycho. Hours of footage and 70 camera arrangements were shot over several days. Tomasini then trimmed the final scene down to 45 seconds, using an astonishing 60 cuts. Regarding The Misfits, Tomasini was asked if it was any different to cut compared to his other films. He said no, except for the extreme weather conditions. He also said there were some challenges in the quick cutting during Gable's fight with the Mustang. And during the breakfast scene with Gable and Monroe, many takes were shot, and the best cuts were combined into one final print which reflected the best from each actor. Tomasini recalled he ordered 1,000 feet of sound for just 11 lines of dialogue during a scene involving Monroe, Gable, and Clift talking on the truck bed. There was so much wind, much of the sound recorded was worthless. He commonly used a technique that while one actor is still talking, he would cut over to a shot of the listener, showing their reaction, a type of voiceover. Finally, Tomasini said there were no set rules in film cutting. The rules changed due to the demands of the script and the particular meaning of each scene. He said, quote, "Cutting is strictly based on what each frame is worth in dramatic values, and a good film editor had to have a directorial sense. Otherwise, the director had to dictate all of the cuts, which is almost impossible."